Still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train a dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a D, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lot, give me the rock, and give me the...
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid... game.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Nix out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Fires right away, but incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Nix to throw again. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here. Once more, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Short pass brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, Minshew. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
Hey, Sean, let's go!
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to work it to the 20. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Captain.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got Sutton complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Nick's trying to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos get some late points and the lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Minshew on 1st down. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Minshew to throw on 4th down. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Sticking in the air with Minshew. This is cut downfield by Rice. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs from 37. Throwing on first is Minshew. Hits him on the in route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal from 37 yards in the right hash. Butker knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Mejio with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Out of the gun, Minshew. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Minshew working from the gun. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, Minshew. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
There's a screen setup for Pacheco. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense to the line fast.
Tackle by P.J. Locke. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Broncos' 36-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Minshew. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And that makes it third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for third and 6. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they His spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. He's got it on the bootleg. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Minshew setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Hits his running back. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He'll throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. 40. At the 20. He's at the 10. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
14, Chiefs 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing here, Minshew. Holding left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trailing by 11. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Minshew. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a gift to Hunt. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
There's another for it. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Conversion.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Broncos 14, Chiefs 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
Gain of 9 yards.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
All set to go now from the 35. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them back what they lost on that penalty. 2nd and 10. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets them back to even. 2nd and 10 now.
2nd and 10.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.